I went into economics. You know, I'm an economist. Marketing is a branch of economics, and by the way, a branch that the economists don't recognize
That's right.
because it has some social science in it too. You know. So I going to both Milton Friedman, not Nobel Prize winner at the U of C, and then having two more prize winners on my committee at MIT, namely Paul Samuelson, and we all grew up with Paul Samuelson, and Robert Solow. I ended up not liking classical economics because that postulated the rational man who had full information and was always going to make the right decision. Now, when I joined Northwestern's faculty, Don Jacobs, the dean, said to me, Phil, you can teach all the economics you've learned at these schools, or you could teach marketing. I think you'd be better off teaching marketing. So I said, Don, you're right. Economics is a pretty settled field with a scientific aura. Marketing is considered very practical, but not with much science. You know, they would list the traits of a salesman, but there was no research to show you what traits really make a good salesman. So if you could write about marketing in a way that is based on economic theory, research findings, and so on. And then in 1967, I wrote my marketing management book, which, by the way, for those of you who want to be current, the 16th edition is coming out this year, and it will be fantastic. I am working with two others on it, and Alex Chernoff has joined the work on it from Northwestern. So, but the main thing is, notice what happened. What happened is the economists themselves created something new called behavioral economics. And they gave the Nobel Prize in economics to the guy at the University of Chicago based on his work in nudging. Now, what's a nudge? It's basically that we can influence business decisions and consumer decisions by loading the architecture of choice. There's an architecture of choice, and if we could dent and reshape the architecture of choice, we can get more people to sign up for donating blood, or if we put the options in the right way, we can influence the decision making. All right, so behavioral economics surfaced, which is what it should have been. And to me, marketing is the essence of behavioral economics, because for 100 years, we have studied how people make real decisions.